You're probably from Worcester if you remember the Got to Be Good sign flashing over Lincoln Square, driving around the Rotary, or the comic strip. You're probably from Worcester if you played snaps at the Boys Club, watched roller derby at Mechanics Hall, and tried to shake it at the Y. You're probably from Worcester if you took a dip in Holland Rink, learned to swim at Brownie Beach, or fell in Bell Pond. You're probably from Worcester if you rode the elevator at Barnett's, shopped for school clothes at R.H. White's, or slid down the escalator at Denholm's. You're probably from Worcester if you bowled at Lincoln Lanes, caddied at Worcester Country Club, or stole golf balls at Lincoln. You're probably from Worcester if you remember Charles Bean, Mr. Softy, or Bond Bread. You're probably from Worcester if you remember the tornado of '53, the blizzard of '78, and the warehouse fire of '99. You're probably from Worcester if you did the boogaloo at Bogey's, the swim at Shaboom's, or were just a jerk at Steeple Bumstead. You're probably from Worcester if you equate local politics with George Wells, Joe Kasdan, or Izzy Katz. You're probably from Worcester if you rapped with Abby Hoffman, read at Book People, or wrote for the Little Apple. You're probably from Worcester if you stopped by the Belmar, the New Main Lunch, or the Red Baron. You're probably from Worcester if you remember the Whistler, the Pencil Man, Homer, and God bless Nathan Williams. You're probably from Worcester if you caught Jack the Shot Foley, Marvin Savard, or Tommy Heinsohn playing at Holy Cross. You're probably from Worcester if Jim Wagoris, Jack Tubert, or Ev Skian told you where to go at night. You're probably from Worcester if your grandma lived in Trumbull Square, bought shoes at Jobbers Outlets, or drumsticks at Wahlberg and Auger. You're probably from Worcester if you had steak and eggs at Stewart's Diner, the Bluebell, or the Parkway. You're probably from Worcester if you witnessed the great Reggie Wally and Bunny Price at the Kitty Cat on Main, or the Hottentot on Austin. You're probably from Worcester if you caught Leslie Weston Mountain at Worcester State, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band on Holy Cross, or the Sex Pistols at Clark. You're probably from Worcester if you read Paula Della Valle's best column, Crockett's Last and Scott McLennan's First. You're probably from Worcester if you ordered filet mignon at Putnam Thurston, steak and onions at the Eden, or a cheeseburger at the Waldorf. You're probably from Worcester if you listened to the good guys, Dick Derby Smith, Bob Breyer, and Johnny Gardner. You're probably from Worcester if you remember WAAB, WNEB, Jeff Starr, and Star Power. You're probably from Worcester if you stomped the blues away with the Boston Blues Band, featuring Bay Pino at Poli's before it became Francine's, before it became the infamous Phelan Fun, better known as the Allen Bun. You're probably from Worcester if you remember the Laurel Clayton neighborhood, or any stoops before the expressway 290 or 190. You're probably from Worcester if you were poured a shot by Jimmy Gilrain at his namesake, Nick Rock rolling at Moynihan's, or Bubbles at the Boynton. You're probably from Worcester if you were at Cersei's, Exit 13, or were captured in the undertow of the Blue Moon Band. You're probably from Worcester if you sang, "You Can Sing a Ditty of Your Modern City." You're probably from Worcester if you were there when Bill Monroe played Mechanics, the Rolling Stones at the Cove, or the Yardbirds at the Strip. You're probably from Worcester if you heard Joanne Barnett first sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow with Zonkaraz at the Blue Plate. You're probably from Worcester if you got your first bell-bottoms at the Hip Bone yellow shoes at the body shop, or just plain jeans at Maurice the Pants Man. You're probably from Worcester if you had 45s by the New Breed, Beep Beep and the Roadrunners, and the Joneses. You're probably from Worcester.